It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Tuesday, January 29, 2019. It is 7:01.
It is a cold morning. I'll give it to you today. It was 16 degrees when I left the house.
It's cold.
It was 16 degrees, and it said it felt like 9 or something.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty cold outside. Man, I tell you what, I'm ready for spring.
They're talking about some of these areas hitting some record lows that they hadn't seen in a long. They were, and I wish I would have heard the whole thing, but they were talking about spots that may see negative 60.
I've got 2 boys in Fargo, North Dakota with a flat tire right now with wind chill of minus 41.
Maybe that was the area.
I got the call at 5:45. A right front tire blew out, and they were trying to change a tire along Interstate 29 at Fargo.
No, not for me.
It is 41 below zero wind chill, and it's minus 14 up there right now.
See, once you hit minus, it doesn't matter minus what.
Yeah, it's just cold as cold.
It's just crazy.
But the wind and, oh my goodness.
I went up to Minnesota one time, and it was negative 40-something. They were hitting like this record low, and I had a diesel truck, so I knew to get the winter diesel. Well, I woke up the next morning, my truck's frozen. So I had to call a wrecker, and he goes, yeah, when it gets this cold, they have Arctic diesel. I'm like, they had to go take the truck and go thaw it out. Takes all kinds.
Anyway, it's cold from here all the way to the Canadian border and then all the way to North Pole. It is cold out there, folks. My goodness. Anyway, welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis. I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening Coffee. Hope you're doing the same thing. We've got 3 locations to serve you. We've got Baxter Regional Medical Center's lobby. Of course, we got 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness, and then Balmer Boulevard at 702 is going to be very, very busy right now, between now and 8 o'clock. And so check them out, Brewed Awakening Coffee, all kinds of flavors, mochas, lattes, you name it, they've got it. Breakfast materials
or come by here and get the maximum strength version.
We've got it right here. We're at 1226 Commerce Drive. Come on in, have a cup of coffee with us, and enjoy the show. We've got some places to sit down over here. And anyway, yes, it's cold outside. Cold, cold,
still
cold.
Stuck on that.
It's cold outside.
Good day for coffee.
Good day for coffee. Anyway, thanks to Brewed Awakening Coffee. They're the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water.
There you go.
Brewed Awakening, the best coffee in town. And, of course, the morning prayer is brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes across the state of Arkansas when the need arises. And, of course, right here in Mountain Home. The utmost in professionalism, dignity, respect, and caring spirit right here. Talk to Bruce, talk to Charlotte, Brad, anybody down there at Roller Funeral Home is going to help you out. And they will, whether it's an unexpected emergency or an anticipated passing of a loved one, either way, pre-planning is always good, so you can call them to check out pre-planning issues. And so Roller Funeral Homes across the state. 29 Roller Funeral Homes in the state to serve you, one in Memphis, Tennessee. Is paused now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, on Thursday, we'll broadcast a program that talks about addiction, bullying, and suicide. The entire purpose of this program is to let people know there's help for addiction, bullying has to stop, and suicide ends life permanently. For someone to stop drugs or alcohol, then to be able to live a fun, clean lifestyle, not depending on a pill or drink to survive. Then to stop a bully is to raise the self-esteem of the bully to feel good about the inner person instead of bringing someone else down. And then we know suicide is permanent. There's no reboot or refresh button and no rewind. Lord, I just pray that lives will be changed and saved because all lives matter. And that's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. And now
dun, dun, dun,
hey,
the weather.
You've been practicing. Woo. Morning weather brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square at Mountain Home. Best lunch, best breakfast in town. Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11 a.m.
There you go. You know what Tuesday is, don't you? Meatloaf day.
I thought I was thinking meatloaf.
Meatloaf. Give me some meatloaf. It is really good. It comes with 2 sides roller cornbread for $6.88, or for breakfast, you got the 2 pancakes, 2 sausage, 2 bacon, $5.88.
Can't beat it. Best lunch, best breakfast in town. A lot of fun going. I love Saturday mornings downtown. Just I think it was it Christmas Eve or sometime along the Christmas break? I think it went down Christmas Eve. And nice and peaceful on the square. You know, the Christmas decorations were on. The sun's just starting to come up. You know, the days were just a hint longer. You know, maybe a minute or two. But the sun coming up for me, it's just a fun atmosphere.
You know, I get up early. You know, every morning I go in and get the biscuit stuff made, and I open the door, go outside, get the paper, and get everything ready, and that I love that calm before the storm.
Yeah.
Just nice, peaceful.
Mm-hmm. Old Time Restaurant on the square in Mountain Home. Check them out for breakfast. Check them out for lunch. Best lunch, best breakfast in town. On the east side of the square, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, and Saturday till 11. Weather brought to you by Old Time Restaurant. We've got 17 right now in Mountain Home. It feels like 8. Of course, we got just a hint of sunlight coming up. 17 in Mountain Home, 16 in Harrison, 18 in Hardy, 21 heat wave in Mountain View. Go down there and warm my hands up. 21 in Mountain View, 18 at Yellow. Well, I can go to Marshall too. It's 21 down to Marshall. Calico Rock is at 17. Around the region, St. Louis is at 13. Poplar Bluff at 17. Branson at 16. It sounds like first half football scores, you know. West Plains at 14, except for Watford City, North Dakota. And I just mentioned North Dakota. It's minus 11 there. Fargo was minus 14 at 5:45 with a 41 degree below zero wind chill. I'm going to bring this up and see what the wind chill is at Watford City if I can. Yeah, right now it feels like minus 30 at Watford City, North Dakota. Minus 30. That's crazy. That is crazy. I want
nothing to do with that.
Oh, man, it's cold. On the Doppler radar across the nation, we got a little bit in California, Nevada. Just a spot at Nevada, Utah, and Arizona. Southeast of the country getting a little bit of shower activity right now from New Orleans all the way up into New York and Pennsylvania. And kind of like two little systems there. We've got some in the New England area going towards Vermont, New Hampshire. And it's on the east side of New York and the east side of Pennsylvania. Then it splits, and then we got one on the west side of New York and Pennsylvania through West Virginia, parts of Virginia, East Tennessee, and the western part of North Carolina, coming into Georgia, Alabama, Florida, and Mississippi, and parts of Louisiana. Right now in Arkansas, I'm not picking anything up. We'll hit that Little Rock stop for you real quick. All highways in Arkansas are clear, 62, 412 east and west, 65 north-south Little Rock, Branson in good shape. Highway 67 and 167 from Little Rock to Batesville and Poplar Bluff looks like it's in good shape. Your interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 30, 40, 49, 55, and 555 in Arkansas. All look like they're in pretty good shape right now. And state of Missouri, we'll check the St. Louis radar here. I-70 from Columbia to St. Louis, then east of Vandalia, Effingham, Illinois. That stretch right there is in pretty good shape. Lebanon, Rolla to St. Louis on I-44, and then you got Interstate 55, Sykeston, Cape Girardeau coming into St. Louis from the south side. Looks like it's all right. Highway 64, Interstate, I call it a highway, listen to me. Interstate 64, East St. Louis, Illinois to Mount Vernon, Illinois, in pretty good shape right there. Southwest Missouri. Interstate 44, Tulsa, Joplin, Springfield to Lebanon, no problems there. Kansas City on I-70 to Columbia, looks like it's in pretty good shape. So most of the country is kind of dry right now, and I'm glad to see that some of the precip in this cold weather has just kind of stopped. Hopefully it's warm down in Alabama and Georgia and Mississippi, so we're not getting snow, just getting some rain down there. Anyway, we'll take a look at the forecast map. You can see the cold air in the Dakotas, Nebraska, Iowa, northern Missouri, most of Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, western Pennsylvania, New York, Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota. Man, it's cold. Let's see what, I'm just going to hit Fargo and just see what they've got up there. They have wind chill warning. And they have a wind chill warning until noon on Thursday. Dangerous cold wind chills as low as 65 below zero expected. That's wind chill. Wind chill of crazy. 65 below. My goodness, 65 below wind chill. That is bitter, bitter cold. And this cold weather stretches all the way down into our part of the country right now. So you can see all of this in the light blue, the kind of that pastel blue right there. That's the that will be the cold air that's coming down. What's that light blue? Oh, that's a wind chill advisory just north of the state line there from southern Indiana, southern Illinois, the lower half of Missouri, and all the way back up into Montana. Our forecast for today, we have increasing clouds with a high of 37 degrees tonight, low of 12. Wednesday, a high of 23, a low of 15. And then on Thursday, a heat wave arrives. 43 degrees on Thursday with sunlight. Thursday night, 20% chance of showers with a low of 32. Then on Friday, 50 degrees on Friday.
I'm ready. Bring it on.
56 on Saturday. We will take it. Let me see if it goes on down into Sunday. Sunday. Oh, my goodness. 62 degrees.
Really?
That's what it says right here. Sunday, 20% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, high near 62 degrees.
Yard work time.
I'm going to put my glasses on, make sure I'm reading that right. That's what it says, yeah. All right. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Checking the drought monitor, which will be updated on Thursday the 31st. Of course, Arkansas and Missouri both have some very good conditions right now. Here's the Arkansas map. Here's the Missouri map. But check out iDrive Arkansas real quick on road conditions. They should be in good condition around the state. They're still working on the culvert issue on Highway 69 in Batesville. Of course, all of Arkansas in good shape. Missouri, MoDOT, northeast Missouri, north of Columbia, around Cahokia in the northeast corner. All that's mostly clear. Could be some patchy stuff here and there, but overall, state of Missouri is in pretty good shape as we speak. Morning weather brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. Best lunch, best breakfast in town. Monday through Friday, 7 to 2.
There you go.
Saturday to 11 a.m. Community calendar brought to you by Affordable Housing, 870-741-2883. The only thing I've got right now, we've got the sports registration. February 2nd and 9th at LC Salmons Youth Center from 9 to noon.
Yes.
That's for, I think, swimming, tennis,
football.
The
OFA football.
The OFA football. We got the City League, all the baseball stuff, softball.
Yep.
I'm missing one.
Doing it all in one location.
So if you can't make it on the 2nd, you can make it on the 9th, you know.
Yep. Get them all signed up and whatever sport they like.
And then, of course, did you buy your French club tickets yet? I've got 2.
I'm going to be gone.
Let me have your tickets. I'll have 3 bowls. I got 2 tickets already. The French Club of Mountain Home High School will have a chili supper on the 22nd of February at Century 21 Lemac Realty's office. This is to raise money for the 2020 trip to Montreal, Quebec. And
it's awesome.
Are they going into Montreal or are they going to Montreal?
Yeah, they go all over. It's really, my daughter did it last year, and it is packed full. I mean, you get up early, and they keep you running, just show you all sorts of stuff. You get home or back to your hotel late. It's just packed full of things to do. It is something that she will never forget, and it's a really cool opportunity.
That's good. So let's get out there and support the Mountain Home High School French Club. Be a lot of fun for those kids. You got anything?
Yeah, football, or not football. You got my mind on football now.
I didn't do that. I'm talking about French Club.
We were talking about all the sign-ups.
Get your mind to Montreal, Quebec, and you're talking about
high school Bomber Wrestling will be doing their final home meet this Thursday 31st? At the hangar against Jonesboro. It's going to be one-on-one, just Jonesboro coming in. It should be a good meet, and it starts at 5:30 at the hangar, so anybody that's interested in supporting the Bomber Wrestling team, we encourage you to come out, and it'll be really enjoyable. The high school team will be off this weekend. We're not headed anywhere, but the youth is headed to the Missouri Nationals.
On the 2nd?
They're headed, we'll be going down on Friday and weighing in on Friday, and then the wrestling will begin on Saturday morning.
Wow. Friday is February 1st.
I know, it's going quick.
We get out of January. What was that thing I saw on Facebook? It says 28 days has February, March has 31, April with 30, and May with 31, but January has like 937, especially when it's cold. You love it, though, don't you? You love this.
I like
you like
cold
cold weather.
weather.
I do. I'm ready for warm weather. Anyway, coming up on 7:15, Baxter Regional Medical Center. Tobias and Cindy are here, so stick around after the break. We're going to welcome Baxter Regional Medical Center, so be right back.
The best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area? Then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with a pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant, located on the square in Mountain Home.
Our roll burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
It's that time of year again. Time to take a hard look at your Medicare health plan. If you're looking for a new plan or looking to renew your existing plan, now's the time to renew all your options. At Backo Insurance, we'll sit down with you and show you all the new choices and options, including $0 premium plans with low copays and dental, vision, and hearing benefits. Let us help take the confusion out of selecting a plan and find one catered to your needs. Contact Backo Insurance today, located at 351 East 9th Street, Suite B in Mountain Home.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either a terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
I'm sure glad you didn't have the mics on during that break.
I'm not even going to make a comment on that.
Okay. Anyway,
what happens behind the scenes stays behind the scenes.
That's right. We can go back to talk about Las Vegas again. Tobias is here along with Cindy Costa from Baxter Regional Medical Center. Always good to have BRMC here.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, good. Happy New Year. It's been.
Same to you.
Man, it seems like forever since December, doesn't it?
It does. It does. What I'm wondering is, where did January go?
I'm glad it's going, though, as cold as it is.
Yeah, it is. It's frigid out there right now.
Oh, goodness. I'm ready for spring.
Yes,
of course,
me
I
too.
like to get on the tractor and mow the grass and, make the yard look good. It's just everything's brown and dry,
Yeah.
Ugly.
Yeah. So.
And right now it's like the frozen tundra out there.
Oh, it is. I tell you. Did y'all have a good holiday season?
We did.
Yeah.
We had a really great year at Baxter Regional.
Yeah.
We debuted a video on social media. It kind of talked about our accomplishments, and I'll tell you what, there's a lot of proud people over there right now. We've really proud of the work that everybody's doing, and it seems like the culture's really thriving over there, and it's just a great place to work right now.
Well, and I'll bring up a personal item. My mom was in and out of BRMC from in and out a couple times in July, once in October, and A+, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I mean, I can't say enough good things.
Thank you. Really, really appreciate that. You know, they have some good staff, the nurses, the physicians, everybody in between.
What really helps is the communication factor. You know, because being the caregiver, you can't be there 24/7 when they're in the hospital.
That's right.
But, you know, I thought the communication, my goodness, there's probably, in 2018, I mean, I've been to Vanderbilt, I've been to UAMS, and came home to BRMC. Hallelujah. Right here in my backyard, was able to help Mom. I didn't have to travel all over 2 states. It was right here. Do you know that the doctor that we saw in Vanderbilt, he said, where you live? And I said, Mount Martin. He said, wait a minute. Baxter Regional? He knew about us.
That's incredible.
He said, why don't you go home? Bye.
Oh, we love to hear that. We sure are proud of.
So, you know, when you're sitting at Vanderbilt in Nashville, Tennessee, and they can tell you, well, you can get what you need right here.
Yep. Yeah, that's a beautiful facility over there at Vanderbilt, too. It's top notch. But, yeah, we appreciate them saying that. And, you know, I think, you know, being one of the top 20 rural hospitals in the nation, you know, I think the work of everybody over there kind of speaks for itself.
Okay, how'd you pull that off?
Well, really and truly, I mean, it's a group effort. I mean, we have 1,700 employees now, and it took every one of them to make that happen. And we're just proud of them. We're proud of everybody. And
well, let me rephrase, because when Mom was going in and out, there's just, she had what was called squamous cell carcinoma, and there were some infections and there were some issues. But when you have, let's say, 4 or 5 nurses that come in and out, each one of them knew what the other one had already accomplished. So the communication factors there was good. The communication factor between whichever one came in and out, when I was there, whoever was there, the questions were answered. So there wasn't any, boy, I wonder about this, wonder about that. I think that makes a big difference.
They do a good job.
It gives you a peace of mind.
Yeah, they do a good job keeping each other in the loop, and that's part of it. That's a big thing right now in healthcare is communication. But what I personally believe it really comes down to is the reality is we're taking care of our friends and our neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, and when you treat everybody like your friend and neighbor, you treat everybody like a guest in your home, then the rest is easy. And that's what I feel like you know, you get at Baxter Regional. You get that experience. You get treated, you know, like a guest at home, and we're really, really proud of that. And, you know, our culture at the hospital, you know, everybody, it's kind of like a big family over there, really.
Yeah.
And whenever, you know, you're working right alongside your brothers and sisters, what you do becomes a lot easier because we're all in it for the same thing, and that's taking really great care of our patients.
You know, my kids were born here at this hospital, and, of course, we are an accident-prone family.
No, not your family, Scooter.
We're just going to put that out there.
Scooter's got his own parking spot over there.
I'm on a Rolodex when I walk in. Oh, yeah, we got you right here. Here you go. That's
I can see his medical record. How'd you get your ear caught in the toaster? You know?
It's amazing, though, to have that right here in Mountain Home. And we talked about this before, and it's easy to take something like that for granted. You know, just a hospital here. It's just people don't realize what goes in to keep that hospital where it is and how updated it is on technology and the amount of volunteers, not just including the, how many employees did you say roughly?
So over 1,700 now.
Over 1,700 employees, and then the amount of volunteers that it takes, it's just amazing. And it's something that's easy to take for granted because you know, my kids have always had it here. You know, they were born there at the hospital, and you know, but we've got to take the time to remember what all actually goes into it. And I know with changes in healthcare, hasn't made it easy, and you know, keeps getting harder and harder. And we've got some wonderful people that have donated and done different things to kind of keep the hospital where it is. But I'm amazed to have that right here in Mountain Home, and for it to be so up to date on technology and leading the edge in a lot of things, and it's just amazing to have right here.
Yeah, it's great to have leadership that's forward thinking like that. You know, they're looking for those technology informations because, you know, really we want to improve access. We want to make it easier for patients, and so Monday, February 4th, we're going to be making a huge announcement around technology. So if you get a chance to hit the Baxter Regional Facebook page, we're going to have a video on there probably about 8 a.m. in the morning is when we're going to launch that. But it's going to be a really, really big announcement. And so tune in, and then next show, that's what we're going to be talking about. So pretty excited.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And we'll try to get
You can't give us the hint?
We'll try to get our hands on that and share it on our page, so we kind of get it out there for
I will
you.
I will hint this. It will change the way that care is delivered in this region.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible.
That's going to be a huge announcement.
It is, and we're really, really excited. But you know what, guys? None of this would be possible without the gifts of our community and what our community gives to the hospital. And a big part of that is our foundation and our leadership over the foundation. And I'm really excited to have Cindy with me today, and with the foundation. And
I'll give you a hint. She looks better than you do.
She looks a lot better than I do. Do you notice I bring people on this show that make me look, you know? Yeah, she is definitely the better looking one.
Oh,
but thanks for pointing that out.
I could let that.
You, Dad.
Isn't he sweet?
Do we need to show this masquerade ball clip real quick?
Yeah, sure. Show it real quick, and then we'll start talking about it.
Planning.
Just a little bit.
Is that your idea?
It is. You know,
fun.
this has been a really fun event. We enjoy it. Obviously, the community enjoys it. We were sold out last year, and hope to sell out again this year. We've actually added an extra 50 tickets, so there's 300 available, and they've been selling like hotcakes. And we want everybody to get their tickets soon, because we actually had to tell a few people no last year.
Really?
Calling in, you know, a couple days before. I said, sorry, it's sold out. I don't like to tell anybody no. So.
No, the drinks included in the ticket, or is it cash bar? The drinks included in the ticket?
The drinks are included. Dinner, great band. You know, we'll have a nice silent auction. We'll have two different areas available for photos. And everything is included.
For $100?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Pretty good deal, huh?
That's not bad. I figured it'd be a cash bar on top of the 100, but wow, everything, wow, that's pretty good. Hey, it's coming up. We need to take a break real quick, Scooter?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. More with BRMC right after this.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Gray's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tagged retractable, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. (7:31) visiting with Tobias Pugsley and Cindy Costa, Baxter Regional Medical Center and Foundation. And so what else we need to discuss?
Oh, you know, this masquerade ball is going to be so much fun. We invite everybody to come out, give us a call, get your tickets. Tickets are $100 and includes everything.
I don't know how you do it for $100.
You know,
anyway.
we've got a lot of great sponsors
Mm-hmm.
that support us every single year, and so this is a time when people can come and just relax, have fun. One of the few things during the year, if maybe the only, where you can get really, really dressed up. You know, the women love the long ball gowns, or you know, some of them wear the shorter cocktail dresses, and men will come in anything from a tux to just a shirt and pants, dress pants.
No tie.
Some of them will not wear a tie, and that's okay. We want everybody to be comfy. And the ladies will come with their big stiletto shoes on, and then about the time that they've been dancing for half an hour, off they come. So everybody is comfortable there, and the decor is always spectacular. We have great silent auction items. We've got some amazing opportunities for having your picture made. We've got a formal one with, you know, a full length with you and your mask, and you can have a group or singles, and then we've got the Brooks Jeffrey photo booth, so you can go in and have just fun, you know, wear the big plumes and big glasses and just goof off and be silly.
Just kind of a let your hair down type of.
That's right.
Just come out and have some fun.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you get to see people maybe you haven't seen for a while.
Yeah.
And just have a great time. And then we've got a great meal for everybody. El Chico is doing our meal. And no, they don't just do Mexican food. They've got a great cascabel steak and chicken Florentine, and a wonderful option for people who are vegetarians or vegans. And then beginning at 8 o'clock, the band Tragically White, who this year is sponsored by Integrity First Bank, they'll be playing until midnight, and there will be probably 100 people left on that dance floor at midnight wanting more.
Sounds like fun.
And they're the #1 party band in the state of Arkansas.
They play from 8 to midnight?
8 till midnight. They'll take a couple short breaks, but they will go, go, go.
And they sound great. I mean,
I bet they do.
They're so
But
talented.
that guy's used that Gibson Les Paul. I guess he does. Yeah.
And they play from, they have a wide variety of songs they play. And I know last year I said, do you play any Bon Jovi? Because that's my personal favorite. No, we don't, but you know what? We'll put a couple in the mix.
There you go.
And boom, out they came out with a couple of them.
Wow. That's pretty good to play for 4 hours. Surely they take a break here or there.
Yeah, they
Couple
take a
short
couple
ones.
short ones, but they do a good job. They keep it going, and it's a lot of fun.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
Wow. I want to hang on to this. I'm going to put this on the down on the corner page so folks can see it. What else can we discuss? We got.
Well, what's really neat is what the Masquerade Ball actually goes to support, and that's the community support houses.
Which are the Muroc Family Education Center on Aging, Pikes Cancer Support House, Rappel Diabetes Learning Center, and Schliemann Center for Women's Health Education.
Good, Dale.
Wow, it's printed right here.
He's memorized.
Memory.
Yeah, these houses are amazing for our community. You know, we talked about the hospital, all the services it provides for the community. And these community houses are a big, big part of it. You will not go anyplace else and find something like this. And almost every service is free of charge.
And y'all operate this, I mean, y'all can stretch $1 as far as anybody I've ever seen.
Yes.
I'm wanting to say $250,000 a year per house, but I think y'all get it down somewhere just over $100,000 a year.
About $100,000 a year for each house.
That's
and
incredible.
These are completely funded by the community. The hospital does not pay for these. You know, so well, it's through fundraisers like this, our masquerade ball. We do lots of fundraisers. People love these houses and do a great job supporting them every year.
You'd be amazed how many people these houses affect. Not just houses, I'm talking about the houses. And, you know, my daughter's a type 1 diabetic, and she has been going to the Diabetes Learning Center here for...
Isn't that her educational focus, though, for college?
Yeah, she's going to be an endocrinologist is what she's... Because we don't have one of them here.
We do not. We would love that.
You will be hopefully seeing her in the future. She's wanting to come and work for the hospital, and she's pretty much lined up on college.
Is it going to be a 6-year?
Oh, she'll probably 8 years.
8 years.
By the time you do the medical school and everything, but she's very headstrong. She'll make it. She'll be fine.
You're going to have to sell a couple more meatloafs for that, ain't you?
Well, hopefully, it looks like the 4 years we got covered. So now we got to work on the medical school side. So.
Well, Baxter Regional offers a lot of really great scholarships.
They do.
She's already went in and talked to you guys.
I thought she might have.
Yeah, she's already got her ducks in a row. So. I think she'll be good to go. But, yeah, her goal is, like I said, she was born there, and her goal is to come back and work and help the community there, and I think it's awesome.
That's wonderful.
And, you know, she works right now. She's interning at the Diabetes Learning Center house, and it's just amazing how many people go through those houses.
How's she like interning with Jody over there?
Oh, she loves it. She's known Jody forever, and she loves it. She loves it.
Jody's great. I bet they have a good time. She's probably learning a lot over there being around Jody.
Well,
some things we don't want her to know, but we learn, but yes.
Doesn't surprise us, does it?
But what about folks that have been helped through any of the 4 houses that can do a partial assignment to a life insurance policy and endowment?
Oh, sure. There's so many different things that people can do to give. They can do, you know, they can attend events like this. They can do sponsorships. They can, you know, if there's something large they'd like to do, or like you said, they can leave part of a life insurance policy in their will to us. They can leave part of their estate. There's so many different opportunities. And, you know, a lot of people will say, you know, I just can't afford to do anything right now. That's okay. You know, if you put us in your will, you're not going to take it with you.
Mm-hmm.
And you may have some other things that you'd like to go to. Let's have just a portion of it. Let us know about it. And we've got a great group. It's called the Legacy Society that we do lots of fun things with. And but I would say literally every dollar goes to such a great cause. We're very careful with the money we spend and spend it just as wisely as can be. So
that's amazing.
Anything anybody gives, it is used fully.
Wow.
Those things you start building relationships with some of these donors, and you see their hearts, and it makes you want to be as thrifty as possible and be conscious of every penny that's spent. And it's
but then you have to look at the research dollars, because y'all know firsthand, you know, you got the announcement coming out on February 4th. Okay, there's got to be something new and that it becomes available, and y'all are taking advantage of this. If you were still set back in the ways of 1974, it'd be like being stuck in the mud or stuck on a snowbank. But there's always research going on, so that is a cost. Let's take the Pikes Cancer Support. Okay, let's say there's got to be some research on what was it? Somebody in Israel said he's found the cure for cancer. Did you see that yesterday? You take that with a grain of salt.
Did not.
It takes money to research this stuff.
It does.
And so I'm think y'all are staying on top of things. Any new research y'all have, and it costs money.
I would say our senior leaders and our hospital and foundation boards, they are the most progressive thinking folks I think I've ever seen, which is maybe a little bit unusual for a small town, but we're definitely not a small hospital anymore. We're a regional medical center. So they are so on board.
So where do they find, I mean, you've got to go so far beyond, are they looking at Mayo? Are they looking at other facilities around the world?
Well, sure they are. They look to see what's the cutting edge out there, and when they find that out, we see how can we do that.
Yeah.
And it's not can we do that.
But
it's
the research comes into trying to find that one particular spot that's doing it well.
That's right.
So you can match or copy or whatever you want to call it, but there's your research. Takes time and money.
That's right.
And there's so many smart people in this community too. I mean, it's got an opportunity to attend the Chamber of Commerce banquet this past week, and Baxter Regional was awarded Organization of the Year, and that we take that. We're proud of that.
Well, yeah.
And we have a meeting, a huddle every day, and we kind of announce that at the huddle, and everybody just went crazy. I mean, it's a big deal, and so there's so many smart people in this community that help and serve on these boards that Cindy's talking about, and it wouldn't be possible without them. And we also have people, that they want to donate their time, and we have a little under 500 volunteers at the hospital, but those numbers are going down. It seems like there's less people available to volunteer these days. So they're trying to get creative with some new ways to volunteer, but if you have some time, look at maybe even volunteering. If you don't have money to give, your time is just as valuable, and you can still help the people right here in your community. So.
You know what, Scooter? We could volunteer to drive those little golf carts around. We could actually race up and down that parking lot.
Tobias knows me. He'd never let me do that.
He's got your medical file.
He's got my medical file. That ain't happening.
I think the people were going to the hospispital worse off than they were when they drove up.
I could just see you hired Scooter to do what?
Pretty much how it would go.
I could just see walking out of the building right there at the entrance, and here's tires squalling around the corner, and here comes Scooter.
You can't adjust the speed those things do, though, can't you?
We'd have to figure out a way if we hired him.
Never knew you could make electric engine smoke. Watch me.
He can make it happen.
So 500 volunteers.
Yep, a little under 500, and it's if you can go on baxterregional.org. There's information there on volunteering. You can find anything that you want about the hospital, calendar of events, things that are going on. We'll have a page there about our new announcement on February 4th, and so check it out. And you're gonna go check it out right now, huh?
Let's pull it up here. Let's see.
Yeah.
And so
volunteers right there, that blue bar in the middle, third over from
right there.
Yeah, right there. If you click on that, it'll take you to information about volunteering.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's the page right there.
Yeah, it'll tell you. There's different areas of service. You volunteer. We're not just gonna stick you anywhere. We want you to be someplace that, you feel like you make a difference, and so we'll try to line that up with what you're interested in. Might be at the gift shop. Might be at maybe at the Rappel Diabetes Center, like we were talking about. There's lots of opportunities. And you can see right there, actually scroll down a little bit more, you can see the benefits from volunteering. So you still get that 20% discount in the cafeteria, 10% in the Peekadeli.
Really? Yeah.
You get access to the Knox Wellness Fitness Center, and there's lots of little things that come along with that. For a little bit of your time, you kind of got some perks, and like I said, it's for a really, really great cause.
And hospital food has been like, really? But wow.
So
wow,
we have a fantastic kitchen staff, and led by Chef Greg and Pam Mason, our food service director. They're absolutely top notch, and you're right, it's not the typical type of hospital food. There's some really, really good choices over there,
and it's good food.
Yeah. And then you got Brewed Awakenings there in the lobby too for that coffee fix. Yeah, I'm name dropping your sponsors. You like that?
Thank you.
No, but they do a really good job taking care of our people. Matter of fact, Darby over there at our I call it our Brood Awakenings. She takes care of us. I mean, we're on a first name basis, and she's got my iced coffee, cold brew with cream ready for me as soon as she sees me come around the corner. It's absolutely fantastic.
Really?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you did the cold coffee, huh?
I love it. I can't do hot things. It makes me sweat.
I know the last time you had my coffee here, you did 3 laps around the building before you go back to the hospital.
I'm still coming down from that, actually.
That was years ago.
Stays in your system that long.
7:45. We need to take a quick break. More with BRMC right after this. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
It's that time of year again. Time to take a hard look at your Medicare health plan. If you're looking for a new plan or looking to renew your existing plan, now's the time to renew all your options. At Bacco Insurance, we'll sit down with you and show you all the new choices and options, including $0 premium plans with low copays and dental, vision, and hearing benefits. Let us help take the confusion out of selecting a plan and find one catered to your needs. Contact Bacco Insurance today, located at 351 East 9th Street, Suite B in Mountain Home.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
$7:48. Visiting with Tobias, Pugsley, and Cindy Costa, Baxter Regional Medical Center and Foundation. And so
one of the other hats that Cindy wears is she's over our Heroes with Halos program. And so I'm not going to steal her thunder. I'm just going to let her talk about it.
This is something we started several years ago, and it has morphed through the years, and it's now called Heroes with Halos and Daisy Awards. And these are ways where people can recognize a caregiver, somebody who's taking care of them at the hospital, whether it's a nurse, a physician, maybe it's somebody that took care of them as they checked in. It could be a wide variety. It could be a volunteer that helped them out with something. And how this program works is they decide who they would like to honor, and for a small donation, I'm not talking anything big, we've had people put $5 in an envelope. We've had people that want to honor 20 people that will put $500 in an envelope. But we take the time, I very carefully check everyone's calendar, and I try to bring as many senior leaders as I can to that department to honor that person. And we read the patient's story as to why that person touched them so much. And we take a picture with the whole group, post it on Facebook and our own newsletter in the hospital. They get a certificate, they get a special badge holder, and when somebody, there's nothing like somebody telling you you did a great job. So for somebody to donate money and say, you know what, I really appreciate what you did, means so much to every member of our staff, all the physicians. They're just blown away by this. We do about 100 presentations every year for this kind of program.
That's awesome.
Our nurses also had what they called a Daisy Award, and that was strictly for RNs and LPNs, and we've kind of combined them now. So people can do a Heroes with Halos. We do that particular presentation, and then we come back, and if they're an RN or an LPN, their name also goes into the hat to become a Daisy Award winner. They only choose 2 of those a quarter, so 8 a year, and that is a nurse who's just gone so above and beyond what's ever expected of somebody. So that's a big honor for them as well.
That is cool.
Yeah, the Daisy Award there it's a national recognition for nurses, and for them to have that it's a big deal. I mean, that's something that at big nursing conferences and stuff, it's celebrated kind of nursing industry wide. And so it's a big deal whenever they get that, and the ceremonies are neat. And, you know, we get asked all the time, you know, somebody took really, really good care of me. What do I do? And the Heroes, the Daisy program is the way to honor those that take care of you. And like Cindy said, it's such a joy whenever to see the faces of the people being honored, because, you know, they do it day in and day out, but when somebody takes the time to honor them, it's really, really special for them.
Well, I did this. A friend of mine, nurse there, BRMC. I'm sitting at Vanderbilt University, and when the doctor says, well, you need to go back to BRMC, okay, you know, I know where the hospital's at, but I haven't, you know, I was in the hospital back in 2005. I mean, this is like 2018. What do I do now? So I grabbed them, what do we got to BRMC for this? You know, all the information. I mean, just this person knew it. I thought, yes. And so I'm sitting here texting to my friend at BRMC. I'm sitting in Nashville, Tennessee at Vanderbilt with my mom, and I don't know which way to run. Do I leave her at Vanderbilt? Do I take her back to BRMC? Between what I was told with a friend from BRMC and what the doctor at Vanderbilt, he says, go home.
Spot on.
By 2 o'clock but we had a 2 o'clock appointment in Vanderbilt University. By 20 to 3, we were getting ready to pack up to head back to Mountain Home, because I could get that care. I could get the care we needed
at home.
And I wouldn't have known that had I not been able to get in contact with your person.
Yes. Yeah. And, you know, a lot of people, when they're in the hospital, you know, they will try to give a nurse a tip. And that's, you know, a nurse can't accept that. Not in this hospital, not in any hospital. It's not ethical. And they have to turn around and tell this person, no, I'm sorry, I can't take that. You know, I just appreciate taking care of you. You know, that makes that patient feel like, I have no way to thank you. You've taken care of me, and I have no tangible way to say thank you. So this program gives that patient that opportunity. And we've started this year as well. When we present this award to the employee or the physician or the volunteer, they're given a postcard with that person's address on it. It's already stamped, and they can write a thank you note to that patient for honoring them. And I've gotten so many calls back from patients saying, oh, that just touched my heart. That was so nice of them to do that.
But you know, cool. When you figure you're 400 plus miles from home, you've got a mother in her early 80s, and you're saying, what do I do next? What do I do next? You know, and some of these decisions are split-minute decisions. I mean, you're using this doctor's precious time at Vanderbilt. I've already been to UAMS 4 or 5 times, which I did not care for. And when he said, you can get that care right there, and it text it, really, you've got to head home in my backyard. I'm at Vanderbilt, and I can get my mom taken care of at Baxter Regional. So that's what we did.
People don't realize that all the time. That we can provide the level of care the same way a place like Vanderbilt can.
Yep.
We're very fortunate.
Extremely fortunate. Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, about 5 minutes. What do we got left? Heroes for Halos. And so here's the, can we pull that back up, Scott?
Yep.
This tells how the program works right here on the screen, and then you can come down here. Right here. Here to download a Heroes for Halos nomination form, be printed and faxed to Baxter Regional Medical Center Foundation. Nominate a BMC employer for Heroes with
so just click on that.
Right here.
The nomination process is super easy.
This one right here?
Yep. They can actually do it from home after they've had, you can click, like Cindy said, some people put $5 in an envelope. You can click other there and put in your amount.
I'll click 500. How do you spell your last
name? You can actually even set it up to be a recurring, but you do it in support of, and then you can drop that down.
Oh, yeah.
So you can kind of pick, it's a dedicated gift. You put in a little bit of information, and when you submit that, that goes right over to Cindy, and she kind of takes it from there. And, like I said,
and our senior leaders love this program. They will go out of their way to go to these departments and honor the people. Or we go out to clinics. We go to see physicians. And they absolutely love doing this.
Stories are great. Absolutely great.
I mean, people, when the person knows they're doing a good job and you get recognized, that makes them want to do a better job above and beyond what they're doing already. That's excellent, Absolutely.
And I've had leaders tell me, you know what? You have no idea how much that employee needed that today.
Oh, yeah.
They just needed that little extra boost, and they're completely transformed.
Yeah.
But we've got great employees. We're about to do our employee fund drive. We do this every year.
What's that?
It gives our employees a chance to donate to things. We have a variety of different areas they can donate to. Anywhere from an employee crisis fund. We've got an employee children and grandchildren scholarship fund. We help out all 4 of the community houses, hospice house, the Mountain Home Christian Clinic, and we have something called the Friends Fund, which the social workers take care of for people that are leaving the hospital and can't afford their medication. So all of these areas really, really touch people one-on-one. And our employees are great about this. They look forward to it every year. We have a lot of fun with it, a lot of food parties, but we have about 85% of our employees that participate in this.
Good.
The national average is 25%.
And you have how many?
We have 85%. But all these causes are so great. And last year we had pledges of $165,000 from our employees.
There you go.
So, they're family. This is a big family. Everybody cares about everybody. You can't work there without knowing somebody who's benefited from one of these things that the Employee Fund Drive supports.
Wow.
The Crisis Fund is one I'm just going to touch on for a minute because it's absolutely fantastic. If an employee, let's say, has a house fire, if an employee has a relative that has passed away, a mother or father that lives far off and they can't get to them, those are the types of things. I'm sure Cindy can give even better examples. But, I mean, that has been the difference in so many of our employees' lives, because when that crisis hits, the last thing you need to be worrying about is how you're going to pay to get to person, or how you're going to pay, what you're going to do with your house burns down, or what are some other things that...
those are a couple of the main ones. Or it could be maybe, their heater has broken down at home, and it's this cold outside, and they have no way to get heat. Or maybe there's something else that's gone on. One of their kids has been in the hospital or something, and they're trying to pay those bills, but maybe some other bills are suffering. So that's how we can step in.
Wow.
We help about 50 employees every year.
Final thoughts, about 30, 40 seconds.
I touched earlier on the culture and things like that. I think that's really improved the culture, but it's a great place, Baxter Regional, and we hope everybody goes online and buys those tickets to the Masquerade Ball. Like Cindy said, they're going to sell out quick. They're already selling out pretty fast, so be sure to do that. You can get them online. You can call the foundation. Anything else, Cindy?
Call the foundation, 508-1770, and I will take care of you.
Wow. Appreciate you all being here today. Wow.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
A lot of information.
You better bring your dancing shoes. You too, Scooter. I've seen Scooter dance. It's
scary, huh?
It's worth the price of admission.
That's why he's got the medical record.
I was going to say, is that another hospital visit?
He's going to drive the shuttle at the Masquerade Ball.
That wraps it up. See y'all tomorrow.